Well, hi there, Catholic Breakfast people. I have a little announcement to make this morning, and that is that I have a book coming out called Getting More Out of Mass, available now on Amazon, actually. And I'd love to just tell you a little bit about the genesis of the book and what it's for and who it's for and how it may serve you. I was contacted several months ago by Word Among Us Press and the editor, Mark Hart. He asked me if I'd write a book on the Mass as a basic introduction, and my first thought was, Mark, there are a lot of books already written on the Mass. Why should I write one? When he pitched the idea to me, I thought, yeah, this is good. I think this could be helpful. The idea was to write a short book, like 40 to 50 pages, that you could read very quickly and don't need a lot of theological or philosophical training to get something out of. A book maybe for people who are familiar with the pieces of Mass, have been to Mass, but have a hard time putting it all together and would like to get more out of their experience of Mass. So that's who the book is for. Maybe people who have never read a book on the Mass before, never read a book of theology. This is sort of like an easy access point for the Mass. Here's just a little bit about the content of the book. A little introduction to give a basic orientation to what the Catholic Mass is. Then the 4 following chapters of the book are really based on the 4 parts of the Mass: the introduction, the Liturgy of the Word, the Liturgy of the Eucharist, and then finally the Dismissal. Here's some of the things that I kind of like about how we set up this book. So the gathering rites, we wanted people to see it's not so much people doing religious things as it is God gathering in His dispersed community to do something really beautiful for them. The Liturgy of the Word, we took it as trying to help people see the Liturgy of the Word not as being spoken at or being talked to, but an authentic conversation. In the Liturgy of the Eucharist, the approach we took there was, whereas a lot of people that go to Mass think, okay, this is the part where I kneel and then the priest does kind of his thing up there, and it's just this kind of vaguely religious thing, and I'm supposed to be quiet. I wanted people to see in this part of the book is that the Eucharist is an action. It's the action of Christ, His self-offering, done through the priest in union with the people. So when we kneel and pray, we're actually participating in an action of love, of self-offering. And then finally, the last part of the book, the Dismissal, whereas a lot of people think of that as kind of, okay, this is when the priest just says, all right, it's over, now you can all leave, and we're going to sing a song and go have donuts or something. What I really want people to see in this part of the Mass, through the reading of the book, is the end of the Mass is about purpose. It's about seeing your life now as this response to what God has done with a very concrete purpose in your life as soon as you walk out the door. A couple other neat things about what our Sunday visitor did with the book. Each chapter has an online video in a website for the book that helps you have materials and support for using the book. The book can be used by individuals, but it also can be used in group settings. It can be bought in bulk, so it's really also for parishes who maybe want to buy hundreds of copies at a time to use in different group settings. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get something out of it. Getting more out of Mass. Thanks to Mark Hart for helping make this book a reality. And I hope it blesses you and anyone out there who wants to get more out of Mass. So go to Amazon.com right now and buy it.